Go on. What's up, boys and girls? Hope you had a great day yesterday. It's bright and early on Tuesday. It's about 6:33 a.m. here on the East Coast, and I made a mistake yesterday. I apologize. I know a couple guys were contacting me back. I tried to add a video back in here. I couldn't figure it out. Because when I do this, I have to load the video and then put this in, but I can't go back and restick. Oh, I can't go restick a video. I can't go put a video back in after I put the page together. So I got to figure something out there. But I made a mistake on the games for baseball. So these are the games that I was supposed to put in, and these are games that I was not going to put in. I didn't want to put these games in because I thought they were double coded. I didn't know who to pick, and it was just like, if we'd have put all these in, it would have been terrible because these games here just weren't good. And I kind of figured that, but I didn't know which one to pick. So if they're double coded, it's a toss up. And I think that's where a lot of people make mistakes is they say, oh, well, I'll lean towards this team or I'll lean towards that. Well, if the codes aren't there, then don't do it. And whoever took the Twins yesterday, someone sent me a text. If it's not on the list, don't pick it. I mean, you're going against the code. You're going against the grain in the system. I mean, you can, but you're going to lose a lot of fucking games. I can tell you that right now. So please don't do that. Follow the scripted information that's here. Not a bad day in baseball, despite some of these other games. Like I said, they're double coded. I'm not going to put them out there. It's just a waste of time for everyone. But I get to learn from them. I did a lot of back testing again. The back testing I did on some of these other teams, I'm trying to find a pattern with the records or the scores, and it's got to be there somewhere, but I can't find it. So we'll search from that a little bit later on with that. So let's go through these. The Nationals, they won. Of course, they play the Pirates. Like I said, anyone plays the Pirates, bet against them. And you're probably going to win most of them. The Reds, did the Reds win? I could have sworn they lost. Let me see. Reds. The Reds. Yes, the Reds won. Again, like I said, the big red machine's on the hunt, man. Watch out. Did anybody go back and see the video of Pete Rose? Huh. In fact, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to post one today. I'll post some highlights of Pete. Because, man, I'll tell you what, Pete was a hustler, dude. He dived 18 feet in the air to slide into second base, first base, home plate. It didn't matter. His arms spread out full speed, man. It was awesome. Tigers won, like they always do when we pick them. The Rays, I think the Rays, yeah, they won. They beat the White Sox. Remember what I said, the Rays and the White Sox? It's always a good pick either way. Marlins have been pretty steady lately. So I don't know if you noticed, but I've been trying to narrow down some teams that I'll bet on and other teams I will not bet on. I'm not betting on the Yankees. I don't like, let me think. Yankees are hard to bet on. Dodgers are sometimes difficult. Mets and Cubs, sometimes they're difficult. Indians are always good. Blue Jays are typically pretty good. The Reds are getting better. Tigers are good. Rays are good. Marlins are normally good. I don't care if Rockies, Padres, when those teams play. The Athletics are doing great. It's funny, the Athletics and the Angels and the Rays and the Royals, or I'm sorry, the Rays and the White Sox, the Angels and the Athletics. When those two teams, when they play, whether they play another team or each other, whichever coach says that they're going to win, I'm finding that they typically do. So it's been kind of cool to follow these four teams and keep betting on them. Like there's just certain teams that just it's not worth your time because they screw you over. And the A's won. A's and the Angels, same with them. Always good teams to bet on. So if you go back and look, you'll see a lot of Tigers, Rays, Marlins. You'll see the A's. You'll see the Angels. You'll see the White Sox. Good teams. Now, watch this. The teams I did not bet on, Padres. Why? Because they freaking lost, of course. Let's give them something different. Let's give them how about a blah face? Blah. One of those. Angels, they lost. Right? Twins lost. Whoever took the Twins, don't fucking do that. And then don't send me a text saying, I took a team you didn't pick. I took a team and they lost, and you didn't pick them. Okay, then don't play them. Phillies lost, playing the Dodgers. The Dodgers. Blue Jays lost. I mean, look at this. Is that crazy? That is just nuts. I didn't expect that. But I thought I'd try and see what happens. Sure enough, it happened, dude. Look at that. Look, every single team that I thought was double coded lost. You would think I at least, I mean, this is who I lean towards based on the codes that I have. I peeked at some other codes throughout the day to see if I could find anything. Even watching Zach, I mean, it is what it is, man. But anyway, look at that. Good day. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 wins in a day. Now, I remembered throughout the day, I apologize. I put in a couple teams in here and I took them out. So there you got 2 different emails and it didn't upload the new one that I did. So this was the actual day I was supposed to have recorded. So again, I apologize if you guys got messed up. Hope you guys didn't lose on any of those teams. Canadians upset. Yeah, they lost. Should have won with the code. And here we go, basketball. I don't know, man. I go look at a lot of codes throughout the day on different channels, or not channels, but different platforms. And I'll tell you what, don't know what to say. I think basketball and hockey for right now. I'm not going to put anything in. The parlays were smashed because Canadians lost all three. All 3 of the parlays lost. Great parlay, huh? Hey, listen to me tomorrow. I'll have all the best scores. But anyway, it's okay. Baseball was good, right? So we'll stick with baseball. Here's what I suggest. For the next few days, I'm not going to bet anything because I did great over the weekend. Collected all the money from the tennis match. I spent about $100 extra to get a little juice on there. But like I said, it's human nature to think you're going to gain your money back. Don't do that because you're under pressure. You're a little bit emotional. Whether you think you are or not. Like, I'm not like, oh, man, I lost. God, gee. God, go back to the drawing board and get all bummed out and go tell my friend, oh, I lost all these games today, man. I got fucking ripped off. There's no need for that. If that's how you feel, you probably shouldn't be betting on any sports because it can get worse and worse and worse, right? So part of my goal is to help you numbnuts not jerk around and mess everything up and lose all your freaking money in your house and your car. So I know a lot of people get really addicted to this stuff. I just, for one, don't. I've always been pretty straight, even keel. Now, when I win, I get excited. I jump up and down. I lose, I go, I might throw a fuck. Like the other day, I was like, damn, can't believe this. Then I'm done. That's it. So for the next few days, we're going to put codes in. We'll do the same thing we do every day. But I want everyone to take a look at all the games you possibly can, whatever your sport is. If you don't like basketball, don't look at it. But whatever. Take a peek. Let's look at some of these games coming up for the next couple days. Don't bet at all. Let's test. Let's test and see if we could find something to change. Because I know what happens is you go about 2. Everything seems to happens in threes. Seems like you get 3 wins, you get some losses, then you get 3 wins again. You get 3 days of good wins, then you get 3 weeks of good wins, you get 3 weekends of good wins, and then you fall on the skid. So last time I fell on the skid, I went 2 weeks, and it was just like, oh, I'll keep betting, and it didn't work. It dug a hole. So I'd say don't do it. Now, what I did in day trading, which is kind of interesting, right? I suggest everyone, does this. You don't have to, but it's a suggestion. When you start out in day trading, someone told me that he's like, how long do you think it'll take you before you can actually start making money as a trader? And I said, I guess 90 days, 6 months, somewhere in there, depending on how hard I work at it or how much I study. And he's like, give it a year. I said, a year? I'm like, I said, I didn't get in this to study for a year before I make money. And he's like, It's just how it works. Because everyone that ever tried to make money prior to 1 year, they lose their money. I'm like, there's no way. I'm like, I'm gonna prove this guy wrong. Fuck that. Don't tell. It's like telling me. It's like Roger Bannister. Oh, no one could break the 4 minute mile. Bannister did it, and 2,000 people afterwards did. So if you tell me I can't, it motivates me in a way not to prove you wrong. It motivates me to prove to me that when someone says you can't do something, your inner strength, your inner being says I can if I apply myself. Because numerous people have done that before. I've done it in numerous channels in my life. So I spent a good 3 months. Mm, I would play with about 10, $20 a week or so. And I lost, and I lost, and I won, and I lost. Then I did about 3 months, and I was like, man, this guy's right. I was 50%. I kept breaking even. 6 months go by, breaking even. 8, 9 months go by, breaking even. I'm like, oh, it's been just about a year and a month, and I'm just now starting to make money. So my point to this whole thing is when things aren't going the right way, just kind of back off, take a step back, and it's like when your wife or girlfriend's on their period, you got to run and fucking hide somewhere, don't you? Because you know they're not in a good mood. It's not their fault, but your dumbass will say something really stupid, and she'll get mad at you. Crawl to your cave, go watch your game. Huh? Okay, honey, love you. Talk to you later. You know, there's certain things in life you don't want to go full force at. This is one thing I don't think you need to go full force. Relax. We have 30 days in a month. We have games out the ass. We've got baseball, football coming up. We have basketball playoff. We got basketball and hockey playoffs, which will last another month. Again, fuck the Lakers because they suck. I put a poll on there. Who do you think is going to win the basketball championship? We put another poll up for hockey, and I'll put up one up for baseball and football. I like to see what everyone's thinking, what everyone's hearing. If you hear or see any codes or anything like that, please do it. I got a code for the Pittsburgh Steelers and Ben Roethlisberger. I might go through that later today and go through those codes. They weren't my codes, but the codes are really interesting. There's a good narrative for them to maybe not win the Super Bowl, but I think the narrative is strong enough for them to win their division and maybe win the conference. Maybe play Kansas City or something like that. I don't know. A lot of sevens, a lot of ones, year sevens. Ben number 7, going for 7. He told let the old man play. He was referring to either him or Brady. Brady won the sevens. Tomlin's tied a lot of 7s and 11s. This new guy, Najee Harris, number 22, divided by 2, 11. The Alabama, a lot of 11s and 7s with them too. The coach, it just goes on and on and on. The rabbit holes, it's crazy. Even Princess Philip, I guess, there's numbers tied to him. The Big Ben clock. It's really cool. It's really cool. It's one of the best riddles I've seen, but I don't know. I've asked a few other people and they won't respond, which tells me they maybe know something and they're not saying. But Ben could go out in style. This could be their year, you know. I always say that every year, but you never know. Anyway, guys, that's all I got for today. Have a great day. Go out and do your thing. Live your dreams. Don't hold back. Take care.